We spent the last 2 years creating this business. We were given a $1 million loan and a list of rules to follow. 37% of businesses fail in the first 3 years. Will we add to that statistic or come out on top? Let's find out. This is Feeding the Next Gen Roleplay. Well, welcome back in, everybody. This is episode 8, season 3 of Feeding the Next Gen Roleplay. Now, I've been leaving y'all hanging there a little bit of what I'm going to do with that large field, but you know what? We're going to figure it out this episode. But just to keep y'all wondering a little bit longer, I should probably wait till the end of the episode. Nah, not going to happen. We're going to get to it here in just a second. We are now in the month of May, 8 a.m. Something a little different. Usually I'd go all the way up to harvest time, but I got something to plant what y'all probably been waiting for. Now, if y'all memorize the crop calendar for Alma, Missouri, or just remember seeing it at one point, you would know I passed up one of the planting times. And what was that? It was sunflowers. I missed the sunflower planting time because I'm going to do the soybeans. Yes, the soybeans will be easier, but there's also another reason besides them being easier. Well, I guess this other reason does lead to them being even easier. That is, how much can be stored here. Only 10,000 liters of sunflower oil can be stored here, while 60,000 liters of soybeans can be stored here. So that equals less time I have to come over here and fill it up. Yes, to make vegetable fat, it does use 2 times the amount of soybeans versus sunflower oil. But, I mean, 2 times the amount in storage would only be 20,000 liters. So this is actually looking like a pretty good plan, I think. So let's go ahead and get the equipment purchased, maybe, and start planting that field. First things up, check the sales items, and hey, look at that. I wonder if I bought mine on sale. I really can't remember. Ooh, got that nice tractor in there, though. Sorry, just getting distracted by everything. Nice truck, too. Only cool people would drive trucks like that. I think that's the truck I got. I'm also not exactly going with anything super realistic, and I just now realized this right here can plant potatoes also. And it's got an 18.2 meter width. Looks like bye-bye to my other potato planters, and I'm going to be using this right here. It does offer the soybeans and the potatoes, so this is my one-stop shop for planting. Why does this one cost more? Sorry, a little distracted there. I mean, obviously this one's unrealistic. It holds 65,000 liters. It plants potatoes. And then this one over here that's a little more realistic costs more. Kind of weird. Either way, let's buy it. Yes, I did say let's buy it. I'm going to go ahead and buy this because I'll be able to sell off my other ones, and I think I have enough money to pull this off. Also, with this right here, it looks like I won't need to fertilize my fields anymore either because this has the fertilizer built into it. Ooh, that's costing a lot. 15,000 liters fertilizer for $40,500. Now let's put some seeds in there. Well, here's something I'm going to try. I'm going to try to put in something else besides regular seeds. I'm going to switch it over to potatoes. Maybe it will give me the option to put potatoes in there. Hey, there it is right there. But the question is, will I be able to switch those potatoes over to what I want? The reason I want to do that is potatoes are a lot cheaper than seeds are. So we'll stop that there. Let's see if I can change that, and it does look like I can. That is pretty cool. So let's see if it gives me the option again. Hopefully this works. Got a feeling this ain't gonna work too well. We'll go back over to the potatoes. There we go, and keep filling, maybe? There we go, gives me the option. Let's buy potatoes. Why not save a little bit of money? Ooh, this is taking all my money. Glad I ain't paying for the seeds right now. At least I think it's a lot cheaper for potatoes. But $17,825 there. We're now down to $60,000, and I need to check that out, see if it is cheaper. To buy seeds over at one of my multi-fruit buying stations, I say one of them, I got 3 of them apparently, $2,024. To buy potatoes, $387. Now that is per 1,000 liters. So yes, a whole lot cheaper. Oh man, sugarcane's even cheaper. You gotta be kidding me. I had a cheaper option. Like I said, not super realistic. If you're into something super realistic, I do have a live stream over on my other channel that is realistic because there are no mods at all allowed. So it's as realistic as the game makes it to be. I just realized there's a crop out there that kind of does its own fertilizing. Is this soybeans? It might be. So maybe I don't even need the fertilizer for this field. And oh man, I should have topped off my tractor. Let's head back and top that off real quick. My bad. Looking at the crop calendar while I drive here, I'm pretty sure it is soybeans that don't require fertilizer, and they actually fertilize the field. So it's always like a good thing to get into a rotation. If I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm right, I guess say I'm right. I'm just kidding. I'll figure that out in a little bit, because obviously it won't use up any of that fertilizer if it's a self-fertilizing type of thing. At least I don't think. Come on. Find this filling up. There it goes. Finally got it. This is a huge tank. Oh man, $3,000 for that right there. Either I was really empty or it's a really big tank. I could tell right there, thanks to one of my mods, I'm not sure which one, but it does say there is 647 liters in this tank. Now, I don't know how many gallons that is. I'm not that smart, but I think Chris Stewart is actually. He mentioned that one episode. Whoa, somebody needs to learn how to drive. Soybeans are now off and going, and yes, they do not take any liquid fertilizer. My liquid fertilizer does say 15,000 liters, but for some reason it went down to 99% instead of 100. Don't know why that happened, but it's not using any. So I guess my theory there was correct. I say theory, I've heard people talk about it, and plus I've planted soybeans once before on my Frontier series on my other channel, which y'all should check out if you haven't already. While I got that worker going away at that field, I got a few odd ends jobs I need to do around the farm, which is transport these eggs somewhere else, also take care of the productions. And I'm sure I could find something else to do so I don't got to do that field work. It is time I go ahead and delete this shed. It's just too much in the way. Ooh, $20,000, I like that. No, while I'm at it, let's delete this one too. I'd like, ooh, another $20,000. That's what I'm talking about. Really, I just want to delete this one because I could pull through and pick up those eggs a lot easier. But hey, let's make some money out of why I'm at it. I do have these 2 potato planters here, which I apparently will not be needing anymore. Let's go ahead and get those sold off. Maybe I'll get some money returned for the product that's in there. I'm not sure how well that works out, but we'll see in a second. Ooh, that thing is expensive. $86,000 back on that. That is amazing. $99,000 back on this one. Maybe I should have repaired and repainted them first, but ooh, that is some good money right there. Was not expecting that much. I forgot how much those things cost when I bought them. Just decided to stop by, check on this worker over here, and oh no, they ended up using 1 liter of fertilizer. I better get a good yield on that 1 liter of fertilizer. Also, maybe y'all know, maybe I am planting the wrong thing here. Maybe I should have done sunflowers because I don't know how much of a yield I'm going to get on soybeans versus sunflowers versus once I start putting that into a production to make sunflower oil. Is it really worth it? It seems like soybeans is the easiest route and the best route for storing and fastest production. Seems like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to add them anytime in these videos. Well, here's something I wasn't planning for or thought about or prepared for. I should have thought about this because I just planted another field on a different series. We need to roll this field. You know what? I need to roll this field. How big of a difference will it make if I don't roll this field? Oh, well, actually, I can look at that right there. It says yield potential 100%, expected yield 98. So a 2% difference. I don't think I'm going to roll the field. While that worker's still going, I'm kind of looking into some other things I can make. Why not make it all out of this production? I do wish it ran in parallel because it's going to take a while to make a bunch of this stuff, but oh well. One thing this right here requires is onions. That should be pretty easy, right? Let's get a greenhouse. There's a little bit of an issue there. I have 2 greenhouses I can make that exact same onion. I think the Dragon's Den greenhouse makes that onion. There's only 1 onion listed in the sales item, so I'm assuming it's the exact same one. But to be on the safe side, we're going to use the greenhouse that mod actually comes with. Don't know how fast it produces, not sure. But besides that onion being exactly the same, there are some peppers and looks like a cucumber, I think, that is different that I will also need for this production. So why not? Let's go ahead and utilize this space right here. And yeah, that's a good idea, right? Let's see here. How do I want to put this in? I'm not sure. You know what? Right there looks good. Put another one in right there. 2 of them. Yes. Looks great. Little drive-through area. Can go right through there. Just realized I probably should have lined these up. I'll do it later. I think I can live with it right now. I'm going to go ahead and go through both these. Activate the cucumbers, pepper, and onions. I say onions, but it only says pepper. I'm missing an S on the peppers, I think, because it has an S on cucumbers too. Well, you know what? Lettuce doesn't have an S. Lettuces. Is that a word? I'm just overthinking this way too much. But either way, holy cow, that holds a lot of water. Please do not fill up all the way with that water. Oh my gosh. It's going off that silo over there. And if it fills up that silo with water, I won't be able to put anything in there. I might have to get rid of this one. Yep. Let me get rid of this one. It's too close to that silo. Maybe at a later point, I could put another one in. And maybe one of them's just enough. I don't exactly know where all these will go. All I've seen so far is the onion one, but let's go ahead and put them all on distributing. That way I don't have to move them myself. We'll just go through all these together, kind of see what all I need. I need cheese for this one. That means I could buy the cheese or take the long route, get the cow, get the milk, get the cheese. I'm loving the long route, but this one right here, fried potatoes, we can go ahead and activate that. Eventually, I'll have onions come in and come over and all that good stuff. And then, of course, I need to make sure I set that up on spawning eventually, but I ain't going to worry about it right now. And then here's another reason why I should just go ahead and take the long route of getting the cows, because there's milk and butter associated with mashed potatoes. And then this one right here, ooh, I need some corn, but there's peppers. Hey, I want to use these peppers. Paprika chips. Oh, I can do that one right there. Paprika chips. What is paprika chips? Hold up, Google. All right, figured that out. Guess these are going to be a little hot. Made from fried red peppers. I guess that's what kind of pepper that is. Wasn't sure what I was thinking as far as pepper. Either way, let's activate it. Stuffed baked potato. Can't make that, but it looks like that's where the cucumber goes. Is that a cucumber? Yeah, it is cucumber. Potato salad. I can make that if I get tomatoes. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I can make that. Let's activate that, and that's going to make me go into here and start making tomatoes also. And then, of course, I'll set those tomatoes up on distributing, and they'll make a little trip over there. Well, I am starting to worry a little bit about the production cost, but I just looked up there there, and the production cost for each one of these is like $2 a month. Yeah, they're all $2 a month. Just click through a few of them. Okay, what do I got here? Ooh, this one requires some bread. Definitely not going to happen there. But oh well. What is croquettes? Croquettes. I think I've heard that before. I'm going to ask Google again. I never knew I wanted the food so badly until looking up what a croquette. Until I looked up what that was. Holy cow, that looked so good. Deep fried roll thing? Oh man, I am so hungry right now. My kid loves rolls. I feel like he might like that one too. Ooh, I gotta find out where I can get some of those. But either way, got quite a bit more productions coming in here. And hey, look at there. Oh wait, I've already been making potato pancakes. My bad, forget what I was saying there. Let's go ahead and skip another hour. I want to see if any of this stuff kind of goes over there and starts up those productions. There we go, skipped another hour. I want to make sure those are actually up and going. And they are up and going. That is nice. Just got to keep an eye on some of these levels out here. And of course, I got to make a lot more vegetable fat. A lot more. And that may take a while. So I may end up shutting this production down once I run out of vegetable fat, because it does look like everything here requires vegetable fat except for premium potatoes. Speaking of premium potatoes, those things pay premium price. And thinking about premium potatoes make me think about premium content. So if you're liking this content right here and you think it is premium, make sure you hit that like button. That really help out this channel a lot, and I really would appreciate it. Running low on some sorghum in this trailer, figure I'd go ahead and top it off. 82,000 liters there. Now that leaves over 100,000 liters still in that silo, and that is the only thing I have in that silo. Worker is all done on the field over here, but as y'all may know and I know, it's definitely not done because there are some spots that is missed. And I was thinking more about this whole soybean thing, because I'm pretty sure once I harvest it, my field becomes like super fertilized, and I don't know if that would be good for me to plant soybeans again. I don't think it would be. So I'm thinking about making this a rotating crop field. I have no idea. I've never done that. I've heard people talk about it. I'm not sure exactly what that does, what it benefits, but obviously I'd get soybeans and free fertilizer, I think. I think that's how it works. Let me know down in the comments. Not sure if I'll make it that far on my own, but either way, if I harvest it, next thing I know, my fertilizer and state is way up there. Yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and plant something else in there. And I could always use something else. As you can tell, we need some corn. Maybe I could even do sunflowers or canola, something along those lines. It doesn't have to be stuck with soybeans. Maybe the one harvest on this huge field right here is enough soybeans to last me a couple of years in that production. You know what? Thinking about that more, I might need to get another production in, because that thing is so slow. Either way, I'm going to go through, touch up the spots I got missed, and I'm going to say bye to y'all.